Hi, I am Dabs and this is Dapsdiary. I'm glad to be hanging out with you today again. I'll be sharing in this video 3 tips on how to be more productive at work. For you to remain in the competition and stay relevant, keep your customers, it is not if a job is done again, but it is how early can we get our jobs done, how early can we get our products delivered, how early can we get our services, how best can we get our services done. It's not just rendering a service or delivering a job or doing something, but it is what you can do more than others cannot do. Hence, there's a need for every organization to be productive. Then how can we attain productivity at work? It is where everybody that found themselves in the workplace hits that level of productivity. Then the workplace generally or the business generally can experience productivity. So there is need for everybody who goes to work every day, do something every day, to be more productive at what they do. To build a career becomes difficult, to get that promotion you want becomes difficult, for you to be able to command respect among your subordinate becomes difficult, because your subordinate will respect you more when you are more productive. When they say something you do, they do not know how to do. That's just how to be a leader. You just must do something that others cannot do. So there is need for you to be more productive at your workplace. So I'll be sharing, like I said earlier on in this video, 3 tips for you to be more productive. And my number 1 tip is this: you have to play at work. I know it doesn't sound well when I say it, but it just simply means that you must experience that thing called joy at work. Joy at work is very important if you stand a chance for you to be productive at work. If you have not gotten to that point where all you do at work is play, then you don't stand a chance at all to be productive. I got this concept more vividly from the interview of John Obi Mikel, the ex-Chelsea star, and also the Nigerian Super Eagles captain, when he made mention of what football is like to him and what work is like to him. He said something very profound, that for him, football is something he could pay to play. But now check the paradox: he's being paid to play. Then I realized that we all must get to that point in our lives where we discover that one thing that we love to do, that we can even pay to do, and yet we are being paid to do that thing. That is when we understand the concept of playing at work. Then when all you do at work now is to play, because you love doing what you do. You just cannot stop doing what you do. If you have not gotten to that point where what you do is what you love doing naturally, even without the pay, then you have not started out yet. I'm not giving you a fairy tale. I'm not telling you what is abstract or what is not obtainable. Even in an economy where there are no jobs and nothing, you must be able to find out what you do and yet pursue your dream in that life. I will not be standing in front of you talking to you today if it's not something I had done. I had to quit my job, wearing that suit and that tie, staying in that air-conditioned office, just for me to stand in front of this camera to talk to you. This look more like me. This look like what I can do any day, anytime, even without a pay, even when nothing is coming out for me. I just love to do this thing. This is what I love to do. You must be able to get to that point where you do what you love to do. That is when you stand a chance for you to be more productive. Go check out highly productive and influential people on earth are people who do what they love to do. What motivated them doing what they do is not the money, is not the attention, is not the fame, is nothing, but it is just the love of what they do. That is when you stand a chance for you to hit productivity at its peak. Tip number 2 for you to be more productive at work: you have to spend more time at work. Spending more time at work is very important for you to be able to be more productive at work, because what you spend more time doing, what you give more of your attention, you gain mastery over, and it gives you a chance for you to be more productive. This is very important. When I still work in a corporate body and I come to work, I see some of my colleagues at work. Work to them is we log in at 8 a.m. in the morning, and once it is 5 p.m. we log out. Then I just tell myself, these ones have not found something they love to do. These ones have not gotten to that point where they see a need to be productive at work. If work to you is just between the range of the official working hour, then you have not gotten to that point. You have not started that journey for you to hit the level of productivity at work. It is very important. And for you to spend more time at work, it means you must be able to do what you love to do. It is what you love to do you want to spend more time doing. These tips are not independent of each other. You must be able to start first by trying to do what you love to do. That is when you stand a chance to want to spend more time at work. This is one thing that helped me create more time at work when I still work in a corporate body. I wake up very early to beat traffic in the morning, and I spend more time in the office to make sure traffic goes down before I leave the office. It's one secret formula that worked perfectly for me. It's one thing that helped me create more time, but however it is, you must be able to figure out what you do to realize, to find out how you can create more time for you to stay at work. Tip number 3 for you to be more productive at work is that you must be able to set out goals and objectives on a daily basis. On a daily basis, you must set out those goals and objectives. It is very important. Have you ever imagined someone buy a return ticket to Dubai or any country of the world, and he just flies to Dubai, goes to the airport, wave at everybody, look at the airport, and flies back without doing anything? And you just wonder, that's madness, right? Exactly what it looks like when we go to work on a daily basis without any clear-cut objective of anything we want to achieve with our day. It's like madness, and most of us are guilty of this. We have to get to that point where we set out clear-cut goals and objectives before starting our day. I know that due to the course of our day, some things we have not planned for will come up, but it will help us prioritize things and make us attend to things at the right time. What I usually do at work is that I set out my objectives in a scale of A, B, and C. Objectives A and B are those objectives that are very important. I must attend to them that day. But what distinguishes between A and B is that objectives A have more shorter lifespan than B, and objectives C are those objectives I can attend to at any time of the day. I can just, at any spare moment, I can do that. But for A and B, they are very important. I have to attend to them. In that manner, you will never be right attending to a C objective when there is a B waiting, or attending to a B when there is an A waiting. You just must prioritize things and attend to them in that manner. Our smartphones are not just for us to surf the web or hang out on social media, receive calls. They are called smartphones because they are meant to make us more smart. So you have to use your smartphones to set out your objectives. It will help you a lot. Personally, my smartphone right now is my personal assistant. It tells me what to do and when to do it. You don't need to be tech savvy before you can set out to-do list on your phones. And if you're not very good with your phones, why not have a notepad? Write things down. It still works. Ink is still working, and if that's what works for you, have a diary where you record things and you do them. In your office, on your desk, you can have a sticker around to remind you of those things you want to do. These are the things that would help you set out your goals and objectives very correct and accurate. These are the things that will help you keep in touch with your goals and objectives. These 3 things are very important for you to be more productive at work. Let me give you a recap before I end this video. Number 1 tip, like I told you earlier, is that you must play at work until your work becomes play for you. Then you are still far from productivity. Secondly, you must spend more time at work. It is very important when you spend more time at work, looking at your work, learning every day on your work, on your duty, on your job. It helps you gain mastery over your work, and if you gain mastery, you stand more chance to be productive. And thirdly, set out goals and objectives. Very important. You have to set out those goals and objectives. You cannot allow things happen on you. You cannot afford to forget the important things you need to do. Since there's a high demand for efficiency in the workplace today, then you must be able to set out goals, clear goals and objectives on a daily basis for you to get to that point to be more productive at work. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching this video to the end. I'm so glad you were able to. If you have found this video very useful, give it a thumbs up, and please drop your comments below. I'd like to hear those things that worked for you, those things that help you to be more productive at your workplace. I would love to read, I would love to learn more, I love to learn every day. And if you have those things you struggle with at work, you can drop them in the comment section. I know a lot of people will have a lot of things to tell you about how to be more productive at work. And if you want to send me a message personally, you will see my mail in the description below. You could just send me a mail. I would love to respond to you as much as I can. Thank you so much for your time again. Now please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. This is what makes this channel grow. Thank you so much, because I know you will do that. And also in the link below, you will see a link to my subscriber. Please subscribe to my mailing list. I keep in touch with those people, help them, send them relevant, up-to-date information on how to be more productive, how to achieve their dreams, and how to just become a better people on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly and yearly basis. I would love to have you on that list. Then why not do that right now? Thank you so much for your time. See you very soon in my next video, of course. Bye for now.